aboyandhisdogs here, playing Hexcells Plus. We're moving on to puzzle 3-6. It's a smaller puzzle. We're going to focus on the middle row to start with. There's a total of 6 hexagons, and we know that since there's 5 at the top of this column, one of these has to be eliminated. So let's pretend for a minute that this bottom one is eliminated and this top 5 are blue. That would produce a problem in that these 2 hexagons with the 2's in them would have the appropriate number of markers, and we'd have to put one marker in this right column somewhere, and no matter where you place it, it would cause each of these to have, or one of these to have, a total of 3. So we know we can't eliminate this bottom one, so we can mark that. And really the same applies to the top with the same logic. We know we can mark that one as blue too. Alright, so for that row, we can eliminate this one since there's only one and we already have it marked. Okay. Now let's take a look at this row with 2. So let's pretend that we are going to place blue markers in this hexagon on the far left and this hexagon on the far right. We would then have the one marker, the only markers that we can place in both the left and right columns. And this hexagon would have to be eliminated because there's only 2 allowed in this row. And so imagine that this one's blue, this one's eliminated. Then this 2 would only have one blue hexagon, and we couldn't place another blue. So we know that we can't place these 2 blues there. We know that that combination won't work. So we know that at least the middle has to be marked as blue. So we'll mark that off. So now let's take a look at this row. We already have our 1, so we can eliminate that one. Okay. So let's take a look down at the bottom here. So if we place the blue on the outside here and the outside here, then we know that it wouldn't work because we would need to have the blue, at least one of these blues up here. So we'll put our, like the 2 we did at the top, we'll put our blue here as well. Alright, so now we have our 2 hexagons for that. We can eliminate these 2. And let's see here. So for this row, we know we have to place our blue here for that 2. We now have our 1 for this column. We now have our 2 for this column. Okay. So if we place the blue marker here, all of a sudden this one would have 3, so we know that that's not going to work. We eliminate that one, put a marker there. Getting a perfect in puzzle 3-6. If you have any questions, feel free to drop me a line. And if you like this video, please like and subscribe. We'll see you at the next puzzle.